rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner Steck. Makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, welcome everybody to the 6 October edition here from the Lisbon Broncos Sports Stadium. I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick, and along with my cameraman Riley Lucina tonight, we have a Region 1 matchup, classic matchup here between the Oaks Tornadoes and the Lisbon Broncos. Lisbon Broncos enter the game tonight with a 4-2 record, and the Oaks Tornadoes also sitting at 4-2 on the season and also in Region 1. So Lisbon coming off a loss last week against the Kindred Vikings. Another competitive, exciting game here at Broncos Stadium, where the Kindred Vikings defeated Lisbon Broncos by a score of 29-20. And the Oaks Tornadoes entered the game with a win last week, 40-0. That was up at Mayport CG. So the Lisbon Broncos squaring off with the Oaks Tornadoes tonight. We're going to step away, take a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back here tonight, North Dakota Class B Region 1. 11A football live from Broncos Stadium. You're watching yourliveevent.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Darren.
Hey, welcome back. You're liveevent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our cameraman Riley Moss. Riley Lucina, excuse me. You're down to about 5 minutes away from our opening lineups and national anthem here from Broncos Stadium. Lisbon Broncos, 4-2 Lisbon Broncos against the 4-2 Oaks Tornadoes. Big matchup tonight here as far as Region 1 standings, their playoff picture. Going for the right now the number 3 and number 4 seeds, or number 3 and 4 spots for the postseason play between the Oaks Tornadoes and Lisbon Broncos. Looking at possible opponents there in the next couple weeks for as far as the playoff pictures. I think the winner of this would take on the number 2 team out of Region 3, and then the non-winner tonight will go ahead and likely travel up to Langdon, Edmore, Munich for the first round of the 11A playoffs. And that starts in a couple weeks here for North Dakota Class A or 11A football. So Lisbon started out their season on 18th of August with the win over Northern Cass, 38-19. 25th of August, they defeated Hillsborough Central Valley, the 28-14 winner. That was up at Hillsborough. September 1st, they played EEK and defeated the EEK Thunder by a score of 40-13. Then took a drubbing from Central Cass, lost that one 55-0, and came back with an exciting win after a bye week on the 22nd of September. They defeated the Carrington Cardinals by a score of 32-27 out of Region 3. And then on the 29th of September, just last week at the Broncos Stadium, the Kindred Vikings defeated Lisbon Broncos by a score of 29-20. And looking at your Oaks Tornadoes, Oaks started out their season with a key Region 1 matchup and win over EEK Thunder by a score of 33-30. At 25th, they played Central Cass. A close game with Central Cass. They lost that one by a margin of 7-0. And 1 September, they played Oak Grove Independent football team this year in 11-man football as far as 11A. And they defeated the Grovers by a score of 47-20. They also had a bye week on the 8th of September. And then on the 16th, they played on the 15th, they played Hillsborough Central Valley, defeated the Burros 21-0. On the 22nd, they played Kindred, or the Vikings down them 21-0. And then played Mayport CG, as we already talked about, winning that one by a score of 40-0. And that was their North Dakota Class 11A Bronco and Oaks Tornado schedules up to this point of the season. So we're about 2 minutes away from our opening lineups here at Broncos Stadium. We're going to go ahead and step away for another word from our sponsors. We'll come back with your starting lineups and get ready for our opening kickoff here. North Dakota Class A 11-man football. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
On and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident. I'm Doug Gray.
Hey, welcome back here to Broncos Stadium. And sports announcer guy Brent Dick. We're just moments away from our opening lineups here on the field for the Oaks Tornadoes and the Lisbon Broncos. Also tonight, homecoming for the Lisbon Broncos and also their Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And that'll be at halftime. We'll likely keep it here around halftime so we can take part in that homecoming and also the Hall of Fame induction. That'll happen here at Broncos Stadium. So looking at your starting lineups for the Lisbon Broncos. The Broncos coached by Mark Moss. Coach Moss taking over the head coaching duties last year's for the Broncos. In your starting offense, starting at left tackle is junior number 54, Parker Tapson. Starting left guard is senior number 55, Drew Anderson. Center, junior number 52, Aiden Hinkle. Right guard, senior number 60, Sam Kelson. Right tackle, senior number 51, Brant Levos. Tight end, senior number 21, Trent Metzen. Right receiver, senior number 2, Blaze Ranke. Wide receiver, senior number 10, Jaden Bittner. Running back, senior number 23, Cam Ott. Running back, senior number 20, Mike Nelson. And our quarterback, senior number 11, Wyatt Olson for the Lisbon Broncos.
Junior number 56, Carter Potasic.
And looking at your starting defense for your Oaks Tornadoes. Tornadoes coached by Greg Dobitz.
At center, junior number 70, Cooper Kwan.
In your starting defense, at defensive end is senior number 10, Brogan Rohde. Defensive tackle, senior number 50, Tate Thorpe. Defensive tackle, sophomore number 54, Max Klein. Defensive end, senior number 12, Mario Garza. Linebacker, senior number 2, Trey Skoglund. Linebacker, junior number 56, Carter Potasic. Linebacker, junior number 15, Chris Titus. Linebacker, senior number 45, Marcus Garza. Quarterback, junior number 6, Dylan Harris. Quarterback, senior number 14, Blason Dolney. And free safety, senior number 35, Max Wallach. So that is your starting defense for your Oaks Tornadoes. Also our starting offense for the Lisbon Broncos here at Broncos Stadium. Once again, it is homecoming for the Lisbon Broncos along with their Hall of Fame induction ceremony at halftime tonight. The Broncos come into this game with a record of 4-2. Oaks Tornadoes 4-2, Region 1 and overall. Game with playoff implications as far as a 3 and 4 seed coming out of Region 1. Number 3 team would take on the number 2 out of Region 3. Number 4 team would travel up and take on Langdon Edmore Munich. The Broncos have bad memories up there in Langdon. The playoff game, I believe that was in 2019. I'm sure Lisbon will put it all out here tonight against the Oaks Tornadoes and try to pick up that number 3 seed. Coming out of Region North Dakota 11A, Region 1. They're going through our opening lineups on the field. We'll step away. Also have our national anthem. We're going to step away for a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back. YourLiveEvent.com sports announcer guy Brent Dick along with Riley Lucina.
During the performance and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back. Fine rendition of our national anthem tonight.
Just a quick announcement here. There's a vehicle blocking in some vehicles. A white Chevy.
Ready for our opening kickoff. Oaks Tornadoes, Lisbon Broncos, North Dakota Region 1 11A football. Big game tonight for both the Tornadoes and the Broncos. Winner of this likely takes the number 3 seed out of Region 1. Looking for that first round playoff game, gets the number 2 out of Region 3. They're not positive. I believe Carrington and Langdon still have to play. I think they play with each other last game of the season up there out of Region 3. Yeah, looking at your Division 11A football poll, I think that's unchanged from last week. Looks like Velva's still in the number 1 spot, sitting at 7-0. Kindred number 2, 6-0, defeating the Broncos last week, 29-20. Dickinson Trinity number 3, 7-0. Langen area Edmore Munich number 4 team, 7-0, and then Central Cass sitting at 5-1. Out of the Division 11A football poll, both Kindred and Central Cass representing Region 1 in that poll. And kicking off, Broncos starting on defense here to open up the game. Take the ball in the second half. And Tyreek Atchison kicking off for the Broncos. That ball is away. Taken around the 15-yard line, crosses out 25 to about just short of the 30-yard line. So Blason Dolney with the return, give him 15 yards on the return.
Tornadoes take over the 30-yard line.
So 15 yards for Blason Dolney on that return. Also quarterback for your Oaks Tornadoes. A senior, 165-pound senior, going under center to start things out. Puts a man in motion. So Brogan Roney in motion, sets back. A fake handoff rolling out, looking for a man downfield. Good, well covered. And intercepted by the Broncos. Blaze Ranky with the interception across the 20, down to the 15, and just hauled down right around the 10-yard line by Blaze Ranky. So Dolney rolls out. Great coverage by the Broncos. Tried to force it in on the far sideline. Ranky comes up with the interception, returns it from about the 40. Right around the 40-yard line to the Oaks Tornado 10.
Broncos take over the 10-yard line.
So Broncos take over 10-yard line. That's end around. Looks like Opp to the far side. He crosses the 10 to the 5-yard line for Cameron Opp.
Tackled by Harris.
So opening play offensively for the Oaks Tornadoes. Dolney throws an interception. Ranky returns it from about the 40 to the Tornado 15-yard or Tornado 10-yard line. So Broncos at the Tornado 6. Give Opp 4 yards on the carry. The far side is stacked up short of the 5. So Tornado defense stiffening up. They pitched a couple shutouts this year.
Gain of 2.
As that Tornado defense. So a gain of 2 yards. So right now it looks like 3rd and 4 for the Broncos, or 3rd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Olsen brings it back. Sat out last week due to injury. Back in the lineup, quarterback for the Lisbon Broncos. And under center. Rolls out here to the near side, looking for Ranky. Well covered. And Prushy's taken down. Sacked to the backfield. Looks like he rolled his ankle also. So Wyatt Olsen coming up limping. Sure, one thing he doesn't want to do is go out of the game, but he was tripped up, comes up, trying to walk it off out there. Now 4th down. Still 4th and goal from the Bronco 20-yard line, or from the Oaks Tornado 20-yard line. The loss of 16. A great coverage. Looked like Ranky was, or Olsen looking for Ranky in the corner. Ranky had jammed up by the cornerback. Tornadoes take down Wyatt Olsen at the 20-yard line. So Olsen, shotgun, has to put this one in the end zone. More pressure. Olsen forced to roll out. Looking for a man. Throws to the end zone. That's up. And caught by the Broncos. We'll see. And drops it. 2 receivers over there, Opp and Ranky. He got mixed up with each other. Looked like Opp had it for a moment. So Tornadoes take over at their own 20-yard line. So Tornado's second offensive series, down to 9:12 to go in this first quarter. And both teams kind of searching for the ball out there, right around the 20-yard line. Dolney's first pass attempt intercepted in the shotgun. A run up the middle, stuffed by the Broncos, stood up at about the 15, so he had a loss of 2 yards.
Loss of 2 in the play.
And Oaks Tornadoes, the line. Yeah, Carter Potasic, junior, 180-pound junior. Max Klein, 205-pound sophomore. Cooper Quant, senior, 225-pound senior. Deegan Rorick, 175-pound junior, and then you have Tate Thorpe, number 50, 175-pound senior. Dolney hands it off, got a sweep outside. It's like Trey Skoglund. Skoglund fumbles it, put the ball on the ground momentarily, and then chased out of bounds.
After the fumble, pushed up by Ranky. 3rd and long.
So now 3rd down. Ball momentarily put on the ground. Another loss of a yard on the play. So give Skoglund -1. So now 3rd and 13 ball on the Tornado 18-yard lines. The Tornado is not finding much success here. The second offensive series. First one through a interception. Blaze Ranky with the interception. First pass attempt. In a draw play here. Dolney draws, runs out, crosses the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Mike Nelson with the tackle. Brings up 4th down. We're looking at about a 4th and 8, 4th and 7, or 4th and 8. We'll give 4th and 8. Give Dolney a gain of 5. Looks like Max Wallach, your punter for the Oaks Tornadoes. Blaze Ranky and Cameron Opp, back to receive. That ball dropped. And kick to the sideline, just crosses the 50 into Bronco territory, out at about the 48, 49 yard line, where the Broncos take over. The second offensive series. The first quarter down to 7:39. The Broncos huddle quickly out of the huddle, bring it up to the line. Oaks still trying to get situated out there on defense. And Olsen tripped up there on that quarterback sack. He kind of twisted his ankle, was able to walk it off. He has Nelson there, quick pass, swing pass out to the near side, and that is incomplete. Olsen just not able to set those feet, still trying to shake out that twisted ankle. Down to 7:35. Olsen brings it back up to line. Just another reminder, homecoming activities here at halftime. Also the Hall of Fame induction ceremony here at Bronco Stadium for our halftime show. Opp in motion. Olsen shotgun has Nelson to the near side. Olsen going to keep an option to the far side. Nelson with some running room down the sideline, upended as he crosses the Tornado 35-yard line. And Olsen may just stop, maybe just short. The first down, there is a flag on the play. That goes against the Broncos. Little flag on the play. Looks like holding. A little option play by the Broncos. I haven't seen that yet this year out of the Broncos. So that backs them up. I'm picking up a first down to now. The 2nd and 15. Yeah, 2nd and 16. All right.
Second down for the Broncos.
So second down. Ball back across into Bronco territory at their 47-yard line. Excuse me, 48-yard line. If this cold weather affecting the Oaks Tornado ball handling right now. That's across the middle of the rank. He catches it at the first down marker. Across the 35, about the 33-yard line from White Olsen to Blaze Ranky. Give him 15, or excuse me. Yeah, give him about 15 on the reception to Ranky. Ranky, senior defensive back and wide receiver for the Broncos, making a big catch over the middle. A draw to Olsen up the middle, find a little bit of running room, crosses the 30 down to up the 29-yard line, the Oaks 29-yard line.
Second down for the Broncos.
Give him a gain of 3 on the carry for Olsen. A draw play by White Olsen. A shotgun handoff. And Nelson back up the middle. Just short of the 25-yard line. Nelson brings it up to the Tornado 26-yard line. Give Nelson a gain of 4. It should be 3rd down and 3 for the Broncos. The Broncos penalized. They brought the ball back there as 2nd down, like 2nd and 16. Olsen connects with Ranky for the first down. The drive still alive here with third and 3 for the Broncos. Little option here to Nelson. Has some running room down the sideline. It goes across the 20 to about the 15-yard line of the Tornadoes.
Looks like he has enough yardage for a Bronco first
That
down.
is a first down for the Lisbon Broncos. They move the chains, keeping this drive alive. Down to the Oaks Tornado 16-yard line. Down to 5:19 in the first quarter. And Nelson unofficially for the Broncos with 14 yards. Wyatt Olson with 3, Cam Opp with 6, and a 15-yard reception by Blazer Anke. And Olson sets a man in motion, trying to swing it out, draws, calls his own number. He's dragged down just as he crosses the 15-yard line.
Nelson the carry.
They give
Stopped by Skogel.
Olson a gain of 1.
Second down.
The Tornado defense once again stiffening up as the Broncos close in on the inside the red zone. And Opp split wide along with Adair, so we got twins left and right. They're spreading the field out. It's like Nelson in motion. Swing pass, looking for a man. Good coverage. Little pressure here. Once again, he's drugged down. Once again, Wyatt Olson, and this time Olson
Sacked by Garza.
and taking care of that ankle, or going after that ankle again. So Olson comes up limping. And Olson trying to stretch the play or extend the play. And taken down once again. And that sack was by Mario Garza. So now 3rd and 23 after that loss. After that quarterback sack, Broncos backed up once again. A red zone defense by the Oaks Tornadoes. Excellent tonight so far in this first quarter. Little fake by Olson, looking downfield. Well, good coverage again. Olson forced to roll out. Has Opp here to the near side. Opp's going to cut back in. Crosses the 20 to about the 16-yard line.
Pass complete.
So close to the first down. Maybe a measurement coming. No, just short of the 15-yard line. Excuse me. Well short of the first down, so it brings up 4th and 10. And back to the original line of scrimmage. So down to 2:50 remaining in the first quarter. Ball on the Tornado 16-yard line. The 4-2 Broncos against the 4-2 Oaks Tornadoes. The Bronco defense so far, it's stymieing Oaks offense. Oaks offense stiffening up here. That's a pitch out to Nelson. Nelson has some running room. Crosses the 10. Close to first down marker. And Cam Opp over here signaling along with some of the Bronco linemen. Wait for the official call. The Broncos and Mike Nelson finding some success with that option play. They're out to the far side. Nelson cuts upfield. Close to the first down. Give Nelson a lot of credit. Looked like we have some linemen coming back out. So
Short on the yardage.
so short. So Nelson short. Oaks takes over here at 2 minutes 22 seconds. So Nelson short, give him a gain of 9. Tornadoes take over. Nelson unofficially at 23 yards. That run up the middle. About a 5-yard gain for the Oaks Tornadoes. Just running power right up the middle. I don't know if that was Trey Skoglund or Skoglund. Looked like number 2 for the Tornadoes on the run.
Second down, Tornadoes.
Even second down, ball spotted across the 10. Around the 13-yard line. A gain of 6. for Skoglund. Now in positive territory for rushing. Another handoff to the near side. A lot of running room over here for Garza. Garza cutting up to the sideline. 2 men to beat here. Chased out of bounds by Wyatt Olson. Garza, big gain, big hole to the near side. Cuts it out, hits the sideline, goes across the 30 to about the 36-yard line for the Oaks Tornadoes. Garza a gain of 20 on the carry. Brings up 1st and 10 from their own 36. Yeah, I formation. A handoff up the middle to the near back. Another 6-7 yard carry for Skoglund for the Oaks Tornadoes. The Oaks offense waking up here. The line's starting to blow some holes into that Lisbon defense. Down to minute 22 to go in the first quarter. Skoglund with a gain of 6. It's still scoreless. Minute 7 to go in the first quarter. Clock is running. And Dolney brings them up to the line. I formation. And hand off to Garza up the middle. Go to the right side. The running room has the first down. The Broncos did a little better job here tackling than at least hitting down lower in the waist and legs of Garza. Garza was able to spin away from those tacklers. Gets across midfield to the Bronco 45-yard line. Garza another gain, 10 yards unofficially. Has 30 in the game. And down final 25 seconds in the first quarter. Ticking down, still scoreless. Adoni, I formation. Get a hand off. The running room for Skoglund on that right side. Little counter play. It bounces it out. The final seconds tick away here in this first quarter. We're scoreless from Bronco Stadium between the Oaks Tornado and Lisbon Broncos. We're going to step away for a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcast.
Hey, welcome back here to Bronco Stadium. North Dakota Region 1, Class 11A football. Oaks Tornadoes, Lisbon Broncos, playoff implications here tonight. And competing here for the 3rd and 4th seed, representing in Region 11A, Region 1 11A football in the playoffs. Starting up here in a couple weeks. And Oaks Tornadoes driving down the field, start of the second quarter. Right now, look unstoppable on offense. Another draw play up the middle. Finally brought down. And the Broncos say the ball was on the ground. There's a fumble. And no official signal by the official. And Oaks retains possession now. Third down and 5. So 3rd and 5 from the Bronco 41-yard line. The play comes in. Adoni brings them up to the line. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 receiver split out to the far side. We have motion here on the possibly the Broncos. So a false start on the Tornadoes. Kate, false start on the Tornadoes. It'll back them up. 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 10. Dolney, it gives it to Garza to the outside, cuts the corner. It gets back about to the original line of scrimmage before the penalty. It moves ball right around the 40-yard line. So now brings up 4th down, 4th and 5. Nope, spot it back where he ran out of bounds. So 4th and 7. Tornadoes going for it. Hurry up offense. Man's trying to get off the field for the Broncos. And drawing him offsides again. We have another flag. So possible offsides once again, or false start by the Tornadoes. So going up to hurry up offense. Kind of backfires on the Tornadoes. Another false start. Brings up 4th and 11. Excuse me, 4th and 12. Okay. And the punt team or punt formation now in for the Tornadoes. So 2 false starts in a row. Stymies that drive for the Oaks Tornadoes. Brings up 4th and 12. Punt formation. Opp and Ranky back for the Broncos. It's away. High kick. Ranky's going to let it go. Bounces. Opp's going to take it on the far side. He's wrapped up. Dropped inside the 10-yard line. Right around the 7. Taking a tornado bounce, so Opp did the wise thing. He grabbed the ball, brought down at about his own 7-yard line. You let that thing roll, a likely die rate inside the 5-yard line. So Opp saving the Broncos to give them a little breather. Backed up right now at their own 7. A 1st and 10 from the Broncos 7-yard line. Lisbon takes over. Save this, huh? They spotted on the 8. We are in the second quarter. 11 minutes, 11:08 to go in the second quarter. Clock is running. That's handoff up the middle. Bodies flying everywhere, and then
Off on the carry.
Opp maybe he lost the ball momentarily, but he was down. And no gain on the play for Cameron Opp. Lisbon's front line, offensive line, we have Parker Tapson, a junior, 6'3", 265. Drew Anderson, a senior, 5'7", 200 pounds. Aiden Hinkle, junior, 6'4", 220. Sam Kelson, a senior, 6'1", 220 pounds. And then Brant Levos, 6', 205 pound senior. That's your offensive line for the Broncos going up against Oaks Tornado defense. Broncos backed up, 2nd and 10. Olsen under center, gives it off here to the near side. That's to Opp, and he's wrapped up. Tornado defense. Using that speed and great tackling by the Oaks Tornadoes. They're wrapping up the Broncos. Not much 2nd and 3rd effort out of the Broncos right now as far as the running backs. And no gain once again for Cameron Opp. Broncos initially finding a little success in their 2 opening drives. Get inside the red zone, and that Oaks Tornado defense just stiffening up now, backed up. 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Ball on their own 8-yard line. Scoreless. Big rivalry game between the Tornadoes. That's out to, it's like a dare here on the near side. That is complete. It brought out to about the 14-yard line. Right around the 1st down marker. You're waiting for the official call from the judge. Oh, it does bring up 4th down, excuse me. The ball on the 14-yard line. Cameron Opp back to punt. And we have a break in the huddle. Broncos had an extra man on the field, so penalty against the Broncos. He broke out of the huddle with too many men on the field.
Penalty on the Broncos, middle substitution.
It looked like Trent Metzen trying to get off. It was maybe Sam Kelson. Sam back after an injury. He in the lineup, been out of the lineup for probably 3 or 4 games for the Broncos. Yeah, backed up into his own end zone. Gets the ball away, angling here for the near side. A fair catch called here just inside the 40 at the 39-yard line where the Oaks Tornadoes will take over.
Tornado ball on the 39-yard line.
Down to 8:48, still scoreless. Right now, Tornadoes playing field position with the Broncos. And winning that battle, taking over at the Bronco 39-yard line after that punt by Cameron Opp. Only under center, hands it off the guards. It bounces out to the outside, finds a couple yards. Initially met at the line of scrimmage, able to twist and turn or gain a 3.
Stop by Hinkle and Ranky.
Layden Hinkle, Blaze Ranky on the stop.
Second down.
And still wrapping up high on that initial contact. Guards are able to twist and turn for 2 yards after the initial contact at the line of scrimmage. Down to 8-13. Only under center, I formation. He'll hand off to the near back. Bowls his way across the 35. The Bronco 33-yard line.
Third down for the Tornadoes.
And spotting it at the 34. Skoglund give him a gain of gain of 3 on the play. Brings up 35 from the Broncos, 34-yard line. And Noel Huddle waiting for the play to come in. Gets the signal from the sideline. Only brings them up. The high formation. Hand off to the near back once again. Going across. Then met at the line of scrimmage. Twisting and falling forward for a gain of about 2 yards. Right around the 30-yard line. Tyreek Atchison with the stop. Ball spotted at the Bronco 32. So it brings up 4th down. Say 4th and 3. Or 4th and a long 3 for the Oaks Tornadoes. Down to 6:50. Clock continues to wind down. Tornadoes down to 12 seconds on the play clock. It only brings them up to the line. A man in motion here to the near side, and we have a flag. Another flag, or excuse me, we have a flag and a timeout. We'll see which is first.
Timeout.
So a timeout by the Oaks Tornadoes. So Oaks Tornadoes, they dinged with the timeout. We'll step away for our own here, live from Bronco Stadium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey, welcome back to Bronco Stadium. We're still scoreless in this first half of play between the Oaks Tornadoes and Lisbon Broncos. Defensive battle going on, fighting for field position. 4th down and 3 for the Tornadoes. 4th down and a long 3. Coach Greg Dobet forced to call a timeout for the Tornadoes. Get things calmed down and ready here for this big 4th down of this first half. Still scoreless. Kind of the pistol formation. Now 2 backs in the backfield. That's handed off. Looking here to fake to the near side. Skoglund with the reception and gets across the 30. Looks like maybe a gain of 2. Just brought down close to the first down marker, maybe a half-yard short. No, it is a first down. First down for the Oaks Tornadoes with the spot of the ball. A little play action here to Skoglund on the near side. Uh-oh. Give him a gain of 4. And all 1st and 10 from the Broncos 28-yard line. Adoni drops back, pass here to the near side, immediately wrapped up The ball at the 25-yard line.
On the stop. Pass complete to Roney.
Hey, Oaks right now taking the few yards that the Broncos are giving them each play, moving the ball down the field. They're continuing to move it down the field. The ball now spotted at the Bronco 25-yard line. They give a gain of 3 on that reception. Little handoff to Skoglund, inside handoff. Bounced off of one tackler.
Hop and Rankin stop.
Skoglund able to lower levels there. Met that would-be tackler head on. They bounced off him, got a couple of yards out of that after initially met at the line of scrimmage. Now to 4:40 remaining in the second quarter. The scoreless Oaks Tornadoes continue to drive, picking away at that Bronco defense. They spread out here, have trips here to the right side, lone receiver to the far side. A single in the backfield there with Dolney. Looking downfield, has a man across the middle. And Dolney under pressure, and the ball's on the ground. And Oaks able to recover it, falling on it. So pressure by Tyreek Atchison.
Brings up 4th and long for the Tornadoes.
So 4th and long after the Dolney puts the ball on the ground, not able to keep the handle on it. Atchison with the pressure for the Broncos. Atchison out of that defensive end position. One of our Enbridge Energy player of the games last week against the Kindred Vikings. And Tornadoes, they're going in for it on 4th and long. Dolney looking downfield, has some pressure. Across the middle, that's caught, knocked out of his hands. We do have a flag on the play here in the backfield. So we do have a flag in the backfield around the line of scrimmage. So holding on the Tornadoes.
Holding on the Tornadoes.
The Broncos take over at their own 32-yard line. That penalty is declined.
Turnover downs, Bronco football.
The Tornadoes, a couple false starts. Your second quarter and a holding. That was declined by the Broncos. Broncos take over at their own 32-yard line. A defensive battle here. A little change in our weather over the past few days. We went from shorts and T-shirts last week here to wearing parkas and hats and gloves. And Olsen right away takes a keeper. That met the backfield just as he pitched it off and brought down for a loss.
Nelson on the pitch.
So Tornadoes just running right through that Bronco right side. Met Nelson just as that pitch came to him. Takes him down for a loss of 4. Well, officially a loss of 3, so 3-yard loss for the Broncos. Now a 2nd and 13. The cold weather does a funny thing to these football players on the field. Some of them a little apprehensive, taking contact. Maybe things hurt a little bit more. Just doesn't feel the same. Right now, Broncos having a tough time holding their blocks and taking contact from that Tornado defense. The Twins backfield split left and right. Olsen has Ranke across the middle. Ranke's going to gain 2 or 3 off of that screen. Close to the original line of scrimmage. Just brings up 3rd down for the Broncos. The Broncos at their own 30-yard line. A tough going for the Broncos offensively. Tornado defense. Keeping the run and the pass in check. Great coverage. Adair in for the Broncos. And forced to call timeout here as Coach Moss. A little confusion trying to get players in and out. Broncos a little bit unsettled here. Down to the 2:05 mark here. YourLiveEvent.com will return in 30 seconds.
Emory Vista. Vistos Implement has been family owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariete, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
Hey, welcome back. Bronco Stadium, North Dakota Region 1 11A football. A matchup tonight between the Oaks Tornadoes, Lisbon Broncos, both teams 4-2 records. And playing for that number 3 playoff spot here, representing Region 1 in our postseason play, and starting up in a couple weeks. Broncos' next game, they traveled up to Mayport CG. Looks like you're, see the Oaks Tornadoes have yet to play Northern Castle. Northern Castle visit Oaks next week. Little jump on the line. Olsen drops back, 3rd and 12. Steps up into the pocket, nobody open. Olsen forced to pull it down. Well covered and taken out, or taken down at around the 31-yard line. So it brings up 4th down. 4th down and 11. Tornadoes call timeout, stop the clock with 1:45 to go in this 4th quarter. So we'll step away for another timeout of our own. We'll return live from Bronco Stadium in 30 seconds.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hey, welcome back. Timeout taken by the Oaks Tornadoes. Stop the clock with 1:52 to go. 4th and 12 for the Broncos with Cameron Opp back to punt.
Back to punt. Dolney and Wallach. Back to the Tornadoes.
Looks like Max Wallach and Garza back. That's a low line drive punt. Crosses the 50 down to the 45. Takes a Bronco bounce about the 41-yard line of the Tornadoes. That's where they'll take over here in the 2nd quarter with 1:42. So Tornadoes with their 2-minute offense on the field. Still taking that sign from the offensive coordinator on that Tornado sideline. Down to 1:30. Clock's running. That's a pitch here to Garza. Garza's going to cut it out. Not finding much running room on the far side. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A good gang tackling by the Broncos. Able to bring down Garza. No gain on the play. That's the first carry so far. The Broncos holding Garza to no gain. Dolney looking back, has a man deep down the sideline against Adair. Adair's going to turn around, bats it away. At the last minute, Adair turns around, sees the ball, and pushes it away. So brings up 3rd down and 10. Receiver for the Tornadoes just not able to break away. Great coverage by Adair for the Broncos. Look like Roney going up against Adair. Adair wins the battle. Now Roney comes over here to the near side, going up against Bittner, Jaden Bittner. 2 receivers to the near side. Now man in motion. We got a false start. Another timeout by the Broncos. Down to 1:02. So playing some field position and some clock management are the Broncos with the timeout. 1:02 mark to go. 3rd and 10 for the Oaks Tornadoes. We'll step away for another 30-second timeout.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on.
Hey, welcome back after the timeout by the Lisbon Broncos. Down to minute 2 to go. 3rd and 10 for the Oaks Tornadoes. Dolney shotgun. Swinging out, little screen pass up the middle. They've all executed. A lot of running room that far side. That's Garza down the sideline. Breaks it open. Down to the 10, the 5, and touchdown Tornadoes. A screenplay run by the Tornadoes. They strike first here tonight in the second quarter at the 51 second remaining in the first half of play here in the second quarter. So Garza down the sideline, screen pass. Takes it 40 yards. Or excuse me, takes it 60 yards for a touchdown. Going for the point after touchdown. Extra point. Like Bo Thorpe. Block. Kick no good by the Tornadoes. So Tornadoes strike first here tonight. Bronco Stadium up 6-0. We'll step away for a 30-second timeout. Come back here. The Bronco ball after the kickoff of the Tornadoes here. 51 seconds remaining. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Yeah, welcome back. Your Bank North scoreboard. The Oaks Tornadoes grab a 6-0 lead over the Lisbon Broncos. Give Garza a 60-yard touchdown reception off of that screen. 51 seconds. Broncos try to make something happen on this kickoff. The kick is away deep here to the near side. It's taken here to the near side and breaking into the open. That's Seamus Kelly, one man to beat. Kelly down across the 50 to the 45.
Seamus Kelly in return for the Broncos.
Kelly shaking up on that tackle, kind of horse collar, grabbed around the neck, drugged down. And Kelly able to get off the field. The track superstar Seamus Kelly breaking one open again here. Takes it into Tornado territory, down to the Tornado 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46 for the Broncos.
Kelly finds a seam, a little bit of daylight. He's gone down the field. Broncos take over. 43 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Big series for the Broncos. Olsen back, steps up into the pocket, being chased, pressure, going to cut out here to the near side. He pushed the hit just as he's going out of bounds.
Olsen out of bounds, the keeper.
Down to 36 seconds to go. In the first quarter, let's see, Olsen stops the clock, give him a gain of around 4.
Second down and 5 for the Broncos.
I say 4 for Olsen. Olsen drops back the pass, forced to run it. Olsen 7-8 yards in the game. Olsen shotgun, looking downfield. Quick pass here to the near side to Dare. Dare gets out of bounds, across the 40.
Pass complete to Adair.
Down to 35 seconds remaining. Brings up third down.
3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2 for the Broncos. The Broncos working this near hash. So give Adair 4 yards on the reception. His shotgun, Nelson near back, another quick pass to Dare. Dare across the 35, steps out about the 35-yard line. Dare stops the clock. Right around the first down. There's a first down for the Broncos.
First down.
That moves the chains. Broncos down to 32 seconds. The clock management, Broncos now no stranger to the 2-minute drill. Wyatt Olsen leading them down for the game-winning touchdown against the Carrington Cardinals. Time expired. Ball on the Tornado 35. Have trips on the far side. Nelson to the near side. Nelson swing back. Nelson open down the sideline. Pass to Nelson. That's intercepted by the Tornadoes.
Pass intercepted by Potasic.
So Tornadoes intercept the pass to Nelson. Carter Potasic is staying in his zone over there. It floats over, takes the pass away from Nelson. Olsen just tried to float it over to Nelson. Now, no zip on the ball. Intercepted here with 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Broncos still down 6-0. A defensive battle continuing. Tornado ball down to 26 seconds. Donley has receivers middle of the field. Donley's going to step up, pushed out of the pocket. Receiver on the near side and steps out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Wallach on the reception.
Tornadoes hustle up to the line of scrimmage. So Max Wallach with the reception, give him a gain of 10 for Wallach.
37-yard line.
That's his first reception of the game. He trips here to the near side. A single receiver to the far side. Lone back in the backfield. Donley. A quick pass. That's out to the sideline. Looking for a quick out.
Pass complete intended for Roney.
Over to Brogan Roney.
2nd down.
This stops the clock. 14 seconds remaining. The Lisbon Bronco homecoming have the halftime show. The Lisbon Bronco marching band, also the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Just moments away, down to 14 seconds in the second quarter. Tornado striking first to that 51-second remaining mark of this first half. The Garza give him a 60-yard touchdown reception on a screen pass. Donley forced out, being chased here to the near sideline and steps out of bounds with 8 seconds remaining. They forced out by Cameron Opp. It crosses the 45, about the 46-yard line. A gain of 6. They give him a gain of 7. The last play of this first half. Donley, pressure, steps up and he's sacked in the backfield. Still on his feet, tries to throw it out. Brought down with 2.3 seconds remaining. So Hunter Lukes with the sack. The 4th down and 1. At 2.3 seconds, 4th down. Hunter Luke's on the defense for the Broncos, putting the pressure on Doney. Broncos with the blitz on, picked up by the Tornadoes, and taking a knee is Dolney. And that'll do it here for your first half of play. York's Tornadoes take the lead 6-0. After 2 quarters of play, you'll step away for word from our sponsors. Come back with your Olson Accounting halftime show up on your Bank North scoreboard. Oaks leads this one by a score of 6-0.
Honor Edith Breaking tonight for Lisbon Public Schools Hall of Fame.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com. At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Hey, welcome back. Your Olson Accounting halftime show. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick along with our cameraman Riley Lucina. It's homecoming week for the Lisbon Broncos. Have their Bronco marching band out on the field. Looking at your stats for that first half, not a lot of offense. One big play by Garza from Oaks. The only score of this first half, a screen pass going for 60 yards at the 51 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It puts the Oaks Tornadoes up on the board and lead this one by a score of 6-0. So looking at your rushers for rushing for the Oaks Tornadoes, Blason Dolney, the senior, with 13 yards. Mario Garza with 32. And Skoglund with 14 yards. That's rushing on the ground for the Oaks Tornadoes unofficially. And they're receiving Wallach with 10 yards. Roney with 3, Skoglund with 4, and Garza with 60 yards. Receiving for the Oaks Tornadoes. Garza also with the touchdown. That point after touchdown was no good for those 6 points. And 6 and only points of the game tonight here in this first half of play. And for the Lisbon Broncos, kind of the same story. Defense dictating the pace of the game here. Broncos not finding much success on offense. With Wyatt Olson picking up 8 yards on the ground. Mike Nelson with 20. Cam Opp with 6. And through the air, right now, Blaze Ranke unofficially with 15 yards and Lincoln Adair with 10. As far as receiving for the Lisbon Broncos. Defensively, Blaze Ranke with with 1 interception for the Broncos. The Oaks Tornadoes also with one interception by Carter Potasic. Ranke's coming in that first quarter, that first drive of the Oaks Tornadoes in that first quarter, first pass by Dolney was intercepted by Ranke and taken down deep into Oaks territory, set up Broncos into the red zone, but the Tornado coming up big keeps the Broncos out of the end zone on that turnover, or I should say on that interception by Blaze Ranke. Broncos not able to capitalize on that and score. Currently down 6-0. The Tornadoes able to put some pressure on Wyatt Olson tonight, picking up a couple sacks, both those sacks. And dropping Olson for a big loss. Also, Olson coming up limping on both of those, taken down or just grabbed by the back heel or the trail leg or trail ankle and twisted down for big losses on those sacks. And also able to continue as Wyatt Olson, but not 100% here in this first half of play tonight. The Oaks Tornadoes flagged for a couple penalties tonight, a couple false starts in that second quarter, and also the holding call stalled a couple of their drives or a couple of their initial drives in that second quarter. The Broncos defensively, Tyreek Atchison able to get back in the backfield from that defensive end position and put some pressure on Blason Dolney. Garza initially gashing the Broncos for some big yards on that right side. I believe that last run by Mario Garza is held to no gain, so Broncos trying to stiffen up that defense on the right side, but also giving up the that center screen pass for that 60-yard touchdown run, and that is your only points of the game. The Oaks Tornadoes lead this one by a score of 6-0. Your Olson Accounting halftime show for Olson Accounting. If you need help with your monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. Rely on the friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for all your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. This is your Olson Accounting halftime show. Your Bronco homecoming marching band out on the field. And homecoming week for the Lisbon Broncos, along with their Hall of Fame induction just concluding moments ago, where Edie Ranke was inducted into the Lisbon Broncos Hall of Fame. A little extended halftime show, around 12 minutes still remaining for Lisbon Bronco homecoming halftime. So we'll step away for another word from response. We'll return for a second half of play. We're live from Bronco Stadium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Hey, welcome back to our Olson County halftime show. Currently, Lisbon Marching Band out on the field for our homecoming week festivities, as part of our homecoming week festivities here from Bronco Stadium. You're looking at some of your past rivalries, or past games between the Broncos. Oaks taking their last two meetings, 2021, 2022. And back in 2021, Oaks defeated Lisbon 14-6, and then came back last year defeating the Broncos 28-6. That game played over in Oaks. And prior to that, Broncos besting Oaks in 2019 and 2020, kind of during that playoff era where the Broncos made it to the state championship game in 2020. 2019, Lisbon defeated Oaks 48-38. That was Oaks' first year back in the 11-man ranks after taking a big break down in the 9-man ranks, starting, I believe, back in 2005, from about 2005 to 2018, Oaks down in the 9-man ranks. Broncos played them 2019, defeated them 48-38, and then 2020 defeated them 28-7. The last time, I guess, before Oaks stepped into the 9-man ranks, way back in 2004, Broncos defeated Oaks 71-0. That was back in 2004. The Broncos schedule, they travel up to Mayport CG. This is their final game of the season before our playoff, or before the postseason play that starts on the 21st of October. That's your first round for 11A football. And the Oaks Tornadoes travel up to Northern Cass, or excuse me, the Jaguars travel. That's a home game for the Tornadoes. That's on the 13th against Northern Cass. You're looking at your Region 1 standings. Right now, Kindred High School sits on top of the Region 1 rank, is also number 2 ranked team in state with a 5-0 Region 1 record and 6-0 overall. Central Cass sitting in the 2 spot in Region 1, 5-1. Region 1, 5-1 overall.
Please welcome the
Lisbon, Oaks, and EK sit with 3-2 Region 1 records. EK with an overall record of 5-2. Oaks and Lisbon sitting at 4-2. Then the bottom 3, we have Hillsboro, Central Valley. Hillsboro out of Region 2, or came into Region 1 this year. Been playing in Region 1 or Region 2 for a number of years. They're sitting at 2-5. Mayport CG joining the Region 1 ranks, 11A this year. They're previously in the 9-man ranks, where they lost last year in the quarterfinals. They sit at 1-4 in Region 1, 2-4 overall, and then Northern Cass at the bottom of the field in Region 1, 0-6 Region 1, 0-7 overall. That's your Region 1 11A standings. Or as we sit here, North Dakota Class 11A football. Looking at some of your area games tonight, out of Region 1, we have number 5 Central Cass sitting at 5-1, taking on EEK. Number 2 Kindred 6-0 at Mayport CG. And Lisbon and Oaks here tonight. Also Hillsboro Central Valley taking on Grafton. Northern Cass takes on Oak Grove. Your top-ranked teams, number 1 Velva in 11A, at 7-0, plays Bishop Ryan at 4 with a 4-3 record. Number 4 Langdon area Edmore Munich 7-0 versus Thompson 4-3. And number 3 Dickinson Trinity 7-0. They play at Hart River. Hart River we're currently with a 2-4 record for North Dakota 11A football. And North Dakota Class B 9-man, our neighbors of the South, Sargent County, tied for first place with South Border in that latest Division 9B football poll. Both teams sitting at 7-0. Sargent County out of Region 1 for the 9-man rank. South Border out of Region 4. Sargent County tonight plays Hatton Northwood. Hatton Northwood with a 2-5 record. And also out of Region 1, kind of pushing the Sargent County Bulldogs this year. Widemer Lidgerwood currently with a 6-1 record out of Region 1 9-man, has a bye this week. Lemoore Litchfield Marion, the 5-2 record, play Maple River. And Enderlin with 0-6 are neighbors to the north. Enderlin 0-6 versus Griggs Makota. A couple of win this team going at it. Whoever wins that one make their season. Between Griggs Makota and Enderlin tonight, both teams 0-6. Here 9-man, number 2 South Border versus Kidder County, 3-2. Number 3 New Rockford, 7-0 versus St. John with a 2-5 record. Number 4 West Hope Newburgh, 7-0 versus Lewis and Clark with a 4-3 record. So that's some of your 9-man area games, along with your Region 1 11A games and some of your state-ranked teams tonight here on the 6th of October for North Dakota high school football. The Lisbon Bronco homecoming week still have our marching band on the field, down to about 5 minutes remaining in this halftime show, your Olson Accounting halftime show. We're going to step away for another 30-second timeout. We'll return for a second half of play. We're live from Bronco Stadium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm
repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariete, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
Hey, welcome back. Our halftime show continues. Olson County, the halftime show where the Oaks Tornadoes lead the Lisbon Broncos by a score of 6-0. About 3 minutes away from our second half kickoff. North Dakota Region 1 11A football playoff implications tonight between the Tornadoes and the Broncos, fighting for that number 3 spot out of Region 1. The winner, they're looking forward if they go into the postseason. The winner of this, believe they would play the number 2 team out of Region 3 right now. That's Carrington. And the non-winner tonight, number 4 team out of Region 1, would travel up and take on Langdon area Edmore Munich. That'd be the number 1 team, or currently the number 1 team out of Region 3. The Lisbon Broncos are playing their high school fight song.
On behalf of Maestro Moneylaws and
They're also waiting for their homecoming court.
We want to thank you for attending.
Bring them across the track in front of us on their golf carts. A number of the Bronco football players out there with the Lisbon Marching Band. Yeah, one of those things that your coach has to take into consideration with these homecoming games is there's additional distractions that you have during homecoming week. Broncos, they're finding it tough going on offense, maybe just not focused. They're not finding the rhythm on offense right now. Wyatt Olson leading the Broncos out of the lineup last week. We had Jordan Bittner, the sophomore, in against playing or taking over the reins last week for the Broncos. And Bittner putting in a good performance. His first start as a on the varsity squad, or I should say on the varsity ranks for a quarterback. Keeping the Broncos in the game down to the last minutes of that one where the Kindred Vikings defeated Lisbon 29-20. And Marching Band now clearing the field. Have a little fireworks show going off. A little something new, a little addition this year to the 2023 homecoming. And somebody must have had some money left over, fireworks left over from the 4th of July here. That does it with your Lisbon High School Marching Band. The Bronco football players take the field, starting to warm up, getting ready for our second half of play. Your Olson Accounting halftime show. If you need help with monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. Rely on the friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for all your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. That's Olson Accounting halftime show. We're down to a minute for our opening kickoff of our second half. Broncos will receive the ball. Before that happens, we'll step away, take another word from our sponsors. We'll return for our second half. The Oaks Tornadoes lead the Lisbon Broncos by a score of 6-0. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
We believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Honest.
Hey, welcome back to Bronco Stadium. North Dakota Region 1 11A football. Oaks Tornadoes, Lisbon Broncos. Tornadoes leads this one by a score of 6-0 on a touchdown. This is a pass or screen pass from Dolney to Mario Garza. Went 60 yards down the far sideline for a lone score of the game. The point after touchdown, extra point, no good. The Oaks Tornadoes lead this one by a score of 6-0. Hey, both teams finding some tough yards on the ground. Had one big play of the game. That's your difference. And that 60-yard screen pass for a touchdown by the Oaks Tornadoes. And Seamus Kelly showing some life there for the Broncos just before halftime after that kickoff by the Oaks by Oaks. Hey, Kelly burst down the near sideline, crosses midfield. He brought down right around the 46 of the yard line of the Oaks Tornadoes. The Broncos start marching downfield before they threw an interception. I believe that was Carter Potasic with the interception on the near sideline. The Tornadoes take the ball over. Eventually just down it, run time out on the clock here for this 6-0 lead at halftime. The Broncos set to receive. We'll find out what happened as far as the adjustments the Broncos and Tornadoes made at halftime. Broncos breaking out that option. Initially broke out that option with Nelson and Wyatt Olson. Found some success early on, but since then, Nelson's been met in the backfield a couple times. The Tornadoes are just running through that offensive line by the Broncos. A little onside kick here started out pulling a page from the Centric Cast playbook on the Broncos. Covered up by the Broncos. Looks like Jordan Bittner. It covers up, starting off in good field position right around their own 39-yard line. So Central Cass, they did that to the Broncos. Kind of the opening drive, they took it down and scored right away after that opening drive. The game a couple weeks ago up in Central Cass, they did an onside kick, and that just kind of put the nail in the coffin, took all the air out of the Broncos. And Central Cass ended up rolling over the Broncos on that one by a score of 55-0. Op, little pitch here, quick pitch to Op, has the far side. A gain of 2 on the far side. Op gets up. A little jaw jacking going on the far sideline. First play, give Op a gain of 2.
Brings a second down for the Broncos.
The Op gets the ball across the 40 to the Bronco 42-yard line. We'll give Op a gain of 3. Op in that first half was 6 yards rushing. Unofficially with 9 in the game. In the backfield, that's handoff to Op again. Up the middle, Op still turning, second effort. It twists across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. So Op with 2 carries, picks up another 3 yards. Actually, maybe give him 4 on that. The ball, let's see where the ball spotted. At the 46, maybe 47-yard line. So give Op 5 on that carry. Op twisting and turning, little second effort. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd down for the Broncos.
Down to 11 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. The Twins to the near side. Lone receiver out to the far side. Bittner here in the slot. The swing pass out to Op. He's met the backfield. And taken down for a loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th down. That swing pass not working for the Broncos. An interception by Potasic. And Olsen was looking for Nelson on the swing pass out down the sideline with the running back, but Potasic sniffed that one out. Tornadoes sniff another one out here. Drop Op for a loss. Now 4th and 9 for the Broncos.
Op and punt formation. Dolney and Wallach back for the Tornadoes.
We give Op a loss of 6.
Illegal substitution from the Broncos.
Down to 10 minutes. We have a flag on the play. The Broncos backed up another 5 yards. The Broncos initially come out. Op picks up 8 yards. A couple of runs to the near side. A second and third effort, but now the Broncos backed up 4th and 14. Op the punt. That's a low snap. Op forced to hit a line drive. Taking a Bronco bounce down to about the 30-yard line where it's down by the Tornadoes.
Falls on the 30-yard line.
All right, Doney and shotgun. Is back to the near side. That sends him in motion. That's Skoglund in motion. That pass is short. He's got to pick it up. Ooh. That pass did go forward, so it's considered an incomplete pass. Doney not finding the handle on it, able to step into that throw. Fall short on Skoglund. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. Skoglund with 4 yards receiving in that first half. Dolney under center, I formation, handoff to Skoglund up the middle. A big hole. A line of the Tornadoes.
Skoglund on the carry.
Some might consider it underside. We're going hurry up offense. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Or 3rd down and 6. Give Skoglund 6 yards. And a little forward progress brings up 4th down. So 4th and 2.
Brings up 4th down for the Tornadoes.
You give Dolney 2 yards. At 4th and 2, looks like we have the punt team out for the Tornadoes. Ranky and Opp back, set to receive the punt. 8:46 to go in the third quarter. That's a fake by the Tornadoes, or fumble.
Scogan on the keeper.
A little fake punt by the Tornadoes.
Does not have enough yardage for a first down. Turnover on downs. Broncos
So
football.
turnover on downs. Broncos take over in good field position. Down 6-0, 8:38. The ball officially spotted at the 39-yard line of the Tornadoes. They came up initially at the first possession of the second half, find a little success up the middle. We got Olsen, quick pass out to Adair. Adair, a gain of a couple. Going back to that page out of that first half, or the closing seconds of the first half. A little quick pass out to Adair on the far side and give Adair 2 yards. And officially in the game, Adair with 10 yards receiving. And Olsen brings him up. A shotgun formation. So you have twins left and right, spread out. A single back in motion. Here to Nelson. Trying that pass again. Broncos are not finding a lot of success. Continue to try that.
Third down for the Broncos.
Little bubble pass to the running back. Maybe saw something watching film this last week. I hadn't seen this a whole lot out of the Broncos in previous games with that option, and then running this little bubble screen or a flare route to the running back. Down to 8:29, clock stop, 3rd and 8. Little quick pass out to Opp with some running room. Initially brought down or made contact at about the 29-yard line. Or excuse me, the 31-yard line. The ball spotted just short of the 30.
Short of the first. 4th down for the Broncos.
Oh, it is the first. That brings up 4th down. Okay, so 4th down. I don't know if they're going to measure it. They're trying to see what's going on over at the stick. Looks like 4th and 1, so yard short. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. The line to gain is the Oaks 29. 4th and 1. A big play going on. Both teams here. Broncos down by 6. 8:24 to go in the third quarter. And Olsen under center, hand off to Nelson. Nelson initially met in the backfield. A big loss here, 3-yard loss for Mike Nelson. A penetration and Tornadoes getting through the line. Looks like Marcus Garza making to make an initial contact on Nelson. The Broncos, I said, just got a rhythm with this offense they're running tonight. And finding yards on the ground tough. Oaks Tornado defense stiffens up once again. A handoff here to the near side. It wrapped up high. A gain of about 2 yards. A spot just short of the 35.
Garza on the carry. Stopped by Blaze Ranky. 2nd down for the Tornadoes.
Garza a gain of 2. Garza unofficially 34 yards in the game on the ground. It down to 7:38. Dolney, a shotgun, backs left and right. A little handoff to Skoglund. Initially met in the backfield by Opp, turns him up inside, but Skoglund's going to get a couple out of this. Crosses the 35 to about the 36-yard line. The ball is spotted at the 37, so 37 gain of 2 for Skoglund. Yeah, Opp just And grabbed at the jersey at number 2, turned it back up inside. Muscoggin found some daylight. He gains 2 yards, now 3rd and 5. It's still in their own territory. The Oaks Tornadoes down to 6:50. Dolney under center. Little fake handoff, rolls out near side, has a man downfield. Intercepted, and in and out of the hands of Jaden Bittner. Or excuse me, Wyatt Olson, number 11. Olson over on the coverage for the Broncos. Brings up 4th down, so 4th and 5. Defended by Wyatt Olson. One of those games where the tough get going, or the going gets tough, the tough gets going kind of deal. And not optimal weather conditions are what we've had in the past. We've been getting through. There's Atchison putting the pressure on that punter. Kind of takes a Bronco bounce as it dies right about the 36-yard line. And that's where the Broncos will take over. Take over. Well, they spot it just inside the 35. So Broncos take over at their own 35-yard line. And the third quarter play down to 6:43 to go. Oaks Tornadoes lead 6-0. And Olson shotgun. The back to the near side, drops back, looking for a receiver. In near side to Ranky, it's caught, driven out of bounds. Ranky dropped just short of the 45-yard line. So it brings up 2nd and short. The ball spotted at the 42-yard line. So gain of 7 for Ranky on the reception. Ranky unofficially with 22 yards receiving in the game. The Olsen shotgun back to the near side, looks like Nelson. And drops back, steps up in the pocket. Olsen trying to step up. No receivers open.
That is blocking someone that needs the lead. White Honda, 450 AXG.
It brings up 3rd and 3 for the Broncos.
Third down for the Broncos.
Like a Darren Opp split out wide, far side. Ranky and Bittner to the near side. Lone back is Nelson. That swung out to Opp, and once again, an incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
For Opp, incomplete. Brings a 4th down for the Broncos.
The Broncos just not in sync with this offense they're running here tonight against the Oaks Tornadoes, trying these swing passes to left and right. Also not able to sync up with his receivers. Down to 5:49. It brings up 4th down and 3 for the Broncos. Back to punt is Cameron Opp. The wind starting to pick up out of the north here, Bronco Stadium. That's dropped by Opp and sacked and taken down where those Tornadoes fall on top of Opp. So bad exchange, long snap between the center and Opp. The Broncos defense has to answer the call or rise up to the occasion. Oaks Tornadoes take over at the Bronco 29-yard line. And handoff. The guards are right up the gut of the Bronco defense, drugged down, wrestled down for a gain. A gain of 3 for Garza.
England taps on the stop. Right, 2nd down for the Tornadoes.
So unofficially 37 yards. Only with the play from the sideline. Yeah, I formation, power formation here for, and jumping off sides is Atchison. So Atchison whistled for the offsides. Jumps across, touches the lineman or the tackle.
On the Broncos.
So offsides on the Broncos. Down to 5 minutes, 2nd and 2. Ball on the Bronco, 22-yard line, man in motion to the far side. And Mario Garza. And Dolney ripped down as he's crossing the 15-yard line. Oh, first down for the Oaks Tornadoes, moving the chains is Blason Dolney. Dolney brings him up. Skoglund and Garza in the backfield, I formation, sets a man in motion. Yeah, movement. Looked like he had movement on the far side. No flags thrown. And up the middle, stood up, is Garza.
Garza the carry.
Mario Garza has stood up, no gain. Maybe, well, give him a gain of 1. Give him Garza a gain of 1.
Second down for Tornadoes.
And officially for Garza, 38 yards on the ground. Has that 60-yard touchdown reception off a screen. A Dolney shotgun. The backs to the left and right. 2 receivers to the near side, one to the far side, hitting the corner. And pressure flushed out of the pocket. Oh, duck up in the air. That should be a offensive pass interference over here in the near corner. No, it looks like it's on Ranke. So there's a flag. Looked like the Oaks receiver had went up over Ranke and grabbed him as a ball.
Pass interference on the offense.
So it is pass interference on the offense. Got the 3:18 mark. Tornadoes march back after that pass interference.
After the offensive pass interference.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line, so moves the spot of the ball back to the Bronco 30-yard line. And we're down to around the 15-yard line of the Broncos. Looking at about a 2nd and 25, 2nd and 24. The shotgun. They're forced out of the pocket. Throws downfield and out of bounds. This brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and 24 for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes in 4-down territory. Tornadoes look to get a chunk back here on this 3rd down. Try to set up a 4th and manageable. The Tornadoes take the lead in this 2nd quarter. 51 seconds remaining in that 2nd quarter on that screen pass for a touchdown. At I formation. Dolney rolls out, pressure in the backfield. Atchison. Pass intended for Garza, so Atchison gets across, flushes out Dolney. Dolney forced to throw it. So 4th down, so 4th and long for the Tornadoes. The ball at the Bronco 30-yard line. He chucked the ball downfield, interception just as good as a punt. We're down to 9 seconds on the play clock, now 8. Down to 2 seconds, ball's away. Looking here to the near side, goes far side. The pass is incomplete, out of bounds. The Broncos take over on downs with 3:02 to go in the third quarter. So Broncos take over at their own 30-yard line. Your Bank North scoreboard, Oaks continues to lead by a score of 6-0. One of the area attractions going on right now is Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch. So runs through Friday through Sundays until October 29th at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds in West Fargo. There's new activities this year with jumping, pillow, a trike track, playground, photo opportunities, and more. Days in the Maze for adults, 21 plus, is October 13th and October 27th. The swing pass to Ranke. Ranke's going to cut it back up inside. Ranke well across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Say Mark, yep, spotted at the 33, so give Ranke a gain of 3. Unofficially 25 yards receiving the game for Ranke. The game right now, one big play by the Oaks Tornadoes, taking it 60 yards. And Olsen steps up in the pocket, makes contact, puts his head down, crosses the 35, about the 36-yard line.
Olsen on the carry. Third down for the Broncos.
The Tornadoes is sitting on that draw play that Olsen normally runs. Olsen not able to capitalize on that. Finally able to break one for a couple yards. Give him 4 yards for Wyatt Olsen. Hey, Olsen shotgun has it back here to the near side. Looks like that's Nelson. And Olsen finding some running room, crosses the 40, picks up a first down. Wyatt Olsen crosses to the 42-yard line.
Has enough yardage for a Lisbon Bronco first down.
Hey, Olsen picks up the first down for the Broncos. A gain of 6 on the play for Wyatt Olsen. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Bronco 42-yard line. Broncos hustle to the side, or hustle up to the line of scrimmage. The pass here to the far sideline, met immediately, but it's caught and taken down. It's Cameron Opp. Once again, Broncos trying that quick pass to the sideline.
Second down for the Broncos.
And Olsen, if he has something wrong with his hand, and going over to the sideline, talking to his coach. And Ranke takes the play in. They give Opp a gain of 4 on the play. Get down to the 30 seconds. The clock continuing to run in the third quarter. The Olsen handoff up the middle. Get to Opp, a gain of 2 or 3, just stacked up short of the midfield stripe. Nelson.
Stopped by Titus.
And Nelson stood straight up just short of the 50-yard line, spotted at the 49. That brings up third down for the Broncos. So at the end of 3 quarters, Broncos down 6-0, currently driving down the field for about a 3rd and 4, just short of the midfield stripe. We'll step away for a 30-second timeout and return for a 4th and final quarter play tonight from Broncos Stadium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Wally Johnson.
The Broncos with the 3rd and 3 as we start this fourth quarter of play, just short of the midfield stripe. And gamble time here for Coach Mark Moss. 3rd and 3, Olsen shotgun, high snap. Has Opp open down the sideline, makes the adjustment, comes back, catches it up, still on his feet, across the 30 to the 25 of the Oaks Tornadoes. Cameron Opp with the reception. Opp makes the adjustment on the ball, comes back for it. We have a little extracurricular and a flag. Well, here's a flag.
Wave the flag.
Oh, wait, no flag. So no flag on the play.
That's enough yardage for Lisbon. Bronco first down.
The Oaks fans cheering. Bronco fans a little concerned. They saw that flag on the field. Waved off. Cameron Opp with the reception. Give him 25 on that reception for Cameron Opp. Opp unofficially with 33 yards receiving. Takes the ball down to the Tornado 25-yard line. And Olsen in the backfield. Yeah, Bittner in for the Broncos. So Bittner, quarterback, has a man up the middle. Caught in and out of the hands and picked off. It looked like it was caught. It is caught. In and out of the hands of Adair. A great ball by Bittner.
Pass incomplete.
So pass incomplete.
Second down for the Broncos.
Great ball by Bittner, in and out of the hands of Adair. Brings up 2nd and 10, Broncos 25-yard line. Olsen on the sideline. Like I said, has something wrong with his hand, Wyatt Olsen. So a drive of the game for the Broncos on the shoulders of sophomore Jordan Bittner. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10, ball on the 25, drops back shotgun, rushes on. That passes out to the near side and incomplete. Intended for Cameron Opp. Opp going down, holding his arm.
Brings a 3rd down for the Broncos.
Bittner brings the play in from offensive coordinator Jason Coonsey, down to 10:56 in this fourth quarter. And Nelson in the backfield. You have trips to the far side. Looking over the near side, the far side, that's caught, brought down immediately on contact. That quick out to Jaden Bittner, so no gain. Brings up 4th down to give him a loss of 1. Down to 10:25 in this fourth quarter. The Broncos. And Nelson out, brings Opp in along with Adair and Bittner. And also Wyatt Olsen. So Wyatt Olsen in the game has Opp in the backfield. Twins to the far side. Adair here to the near side. That's handoff. Little reverse play up the middle. A lot of running room to Blaze Ranke. He's brought down at about the 20-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Ranke, but his shot stopped short of the first down. So the Oaks Tornadoes take over at the Bronco 20-yard line. So Olsen comes in the game. A little reverse play by the Broncos. Opp cuts it back up inside, gains 5, but not enough. Down to 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. It looks like Brant Lebos on the sideline here. for some treatment for the Broncos. That's a run up the middle. The pile continuing to push for a gain of about 2 yards.
Stolen on the carry.
It's like Metzen in on the stop for the Broncos, along with Hinkle.
Second down.
A second down and 8. The ball on the Tornado 22-yard line. Little offensive pass interference has stalled the previous drive of the Tornadoes. Now with the ball back, 2nd and 8 from their own 22. Handoff goes to Garza, bounces it out to far side. Some running him down the sideline. He breaks it open. Blaze Ranke chasing after Gardlon is going to chase him down. A little stiff arm brought down short of the goal line is Garza.
Garza on the carry. Ranke tracked him down.
Garza breaks it open on the far sideline. Ranke chased him down. And not before the damage was done. Ball spotted at the Bronco 5. Give Garza 75. Excuse me, we'll give him 75 on the carry. A little shift by the offensive line. A handoff to Skoglund. Met immediately. His second effort maybe got him a half a yard.
Second down for the Tornado.
And down to 8:03. Clock continuing to run. And play clock on 17. Tornadoes up to the line. Skoglund and Garza in the backfield. I formation sets a man in motion. To the far side. Dolney drops back, hand off to Garza. Far side bounces it out. Looking for some running. It is met and dropped in the backfield for a loss.
Garza on the carry, stopped by Atchison.
It bounced back to about the 8-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
So it brings up 3rd and goal for the Tornadoes. Bring up 3rd and 8. Garza, after reeling off that 75-yard run there, bounced it out to the far side. He's met in the backfield, dropped for a loss. Brings up 3rd and 8. The receivers here, twins to the near side, single receiver far side. The backs. And rolling out is Dolney. Dolney's going to keep it. Has the blockers. Dolney's going to push forward, gets down close to the goal line and stopped at about the 2-yard line.
Dolney on the carry.
The Broncos look a little hesitant to meet the blockers. The cold weather does funny things. The mind and the body out here, a little hesitant to take contact. You just got to blow through those blockers and get to that quarterback. Game on the line here. Ball spotted at the 1-yard line. 4th and 1 for the Tornadoes. Looks like we'll have a timeout for the Oaks Tornadoes here at the 6:05 mark of this 4th quarter. So we'll step away for a 30-second timeout. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com. At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
RDK Enterprise.
Hey, welcome back.
Fourth and goal.
Yeah, 4th and goal for the Oaks Tornadoes. A 6:05 mark of this fourth quarter. The game on the line. And Dolney brings him up. Guards in the backfield, has a man in motion. The Broncos, a keeper by Dolney, has a receiver. That's caught. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Touchdown, Tornadoes.
So Skoglund with the touchdown. Give him a 1-yard touchdown reception. The 6-minute mark of this fourth quarter, or 6 minutes remaining. They're going for the 2-point conversion. And drops back. Dolney is sacked. Hurried up, throws out of bounds. And brought down by Atchison.
Pass complete. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
So Broncos now down by 2 touchdowns, down 12-0. 2-point conversion, no good by the Tornadoes. Here in the fourth quarter, there's 6 minutes remaining. Let's step away for another 30-second timeout and a word from our sponsors.
Multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center.
Hey, welcome back. Your liveevent.com. Your kickoff after the touchdown reception by Skoglund. The kickoff a little short. The pooch kick here, taken at the 20-yard line by Blaze Ranky. Cuts it out to the sideline, forced out of bounds around the 34-yard line. 30 spotted at the Bronco 33-yard line. Down to 5:56 in the fourth quarter. Olsen brings him up, has Nelson to the near side. It trips on the far side. A single receiver. And Bittner has a man and caught by Opp and goes down, slips down. Opp trying to change direction. A gain of 4, maybe 3 yards on that reception before he slips down. Olsen drops back, tries to step up, has a man in near side, or excuse me, far side over there with Ranky. It throws it into the dirt. That brings up 3rd and 7. A 3rd and 7 ball all spotted on the 36-yard line, 5:24 remaining. Oaks up by 2 touchdowns. Scored on a 1-yard reception in this fourth quarter to Skoglund, and then first half of play, Garza takes it 60 yards on a screen pass down the far sideline. And Olsen drops back. Receivers release. That's Opp wide open. Catches middle of the field. Opp down to the 20, the 10, and touchdown Broncos.
From Olsen Opp to the Broncos, touchdown.
So the Broncos connect from Olsen to Opp, and on the board at the 5:13 mark. A new life here for the Lisbon Broncos. Find out a little bit too late. Down 12-6. They give Opp 65 on the reception. And Olsen, 2-point conversion, high snap, looking for a receiver to the corner. That's batted away at the last minute, intended for Jordan Bittner.
Intended for Bittner is incomplete. But the Broncos have made the scoreboard. It's Broncos 6.
The Broncos on the board
13 to go in the fourth quarter.
At the 5:13 mark of this fourth quarter. Now down 12-6. That change of possession, upcoming kickoff. We'll step away for a 30-second timeout. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
The Broncos score at the 5:13 mark of this fourth quarter. Now down 12-6. And Tyreek Atchison to kick for Lisbon. A kick by Atchison, kicks it deep. Ball taken and fumbled at about the 25. And find a little running room across the 30 down to the 33-yard line.
Garza on the return for the Tornadoes.
So Garza mishandles the kickoff, manages to get across the 30 to the 33-yard line, where the Tornadoes take over at the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Yeah, they put on 3 seconds, so 5:03. So 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. The ball spotted at the 33-yard line. A handoff to Garza, far side, going to try to bounce it out. Met at the line of scrimmage. A gain of, give him a gain of 1. About a half yard. Give him a half yard to Garza. And Garza running off that 75-yard down the far sideline, setting up that score in the fourth quarter for the Oaks Tornadoes. Clock continues to run down to 4:21. 3 seconds on the play clock. Pitch out to Garza here near side. He's met and taken down, wrapped up just as he crosses the 30-yard or 35-yard line.
Garza the carry. Opp tracks him down. Timeout for the Broncos.
So Cameron Opp able to wrestle down Garza. Timeout Broncos here at the 4:07 mark. So it brings up about a third and 8. So Garza actually dropped for a loss of 1. Brings up a 3rd and 8, 4:07 mark. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We'll return after 30 seconds.
condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough.
Hey, welcome back after the timeout by the Broncos. Down 4:12 mark. A 3rd and 9. And down the sideline. That's caught by the Tornadoes. A diving catch, turned around, makes the adjustment. Adair all over the receiver, but not before the reception completed by the Oaks Tornadoes. The ball spotted at the Bronco 30-yard line. About a 40-yard reception. 45. The Broncos take a timeout, trying to preserve some time on the clock. Oaks draws up the play, pick up a 45-yard reception. Ball now spotted at the Bronco 30-yard line. Hand off to Garza. He's wrapped up, met by Atchison. Ball temporarily on the ground, but able to recover it.
Met by Atchison.
That brings up 2nd and 10, a loss of 3 on the play. So bring up about 3rd and 13. A timeout by the Broncos, 3:17 on the clock. We'll step away for another 30-second timeout. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon high school athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon high school athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good.
And we're back after that Bronco timeout. 3:17 remaining, 2nd and 14 after that. A loss, a little handoff inside half to Skoglin. Still on his feet, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, across the 30 to about the 28-yard line.
Brings a 3rd down for the Tornadoes.
Another timeout for the Broncos. Down to 3:10 on the clock.
Timeout Broncos.
Brings up 3rd and 7. Give Skoglin 7 on the carry. So timeout by the Broncos, 3:10 to go. Broncos down 12-6 on the Bank North scoreboard. We'll return after a 30-second timeout.
bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey, welcome back. Bronco timeout. They're down by 6 with 3:10 to go in the 4th quarter. The ball spotted at the Bronco 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Oaks Tornadoes. The Oaks in 4-down territory. And trying to make this
3rd down on Tornadoes.
4th and manageable. Get a couple yards here on this 3rd down. And Dolney brings them up. A little confusion on the offense for the Tornadoes. Coach Dobit still hollering some instructions. And shotgun man in motion. Here's Skoglin in motion. Swings him out. That's Atchison. He tried to swing him down. Atchison could have had a big loss or a sack for a big loss. That's complete. Pass complete. Nelson missed the tackle. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Touchdown, Tornadoes.
So Atchison had Dolney for a big loss, but Atchison elects to whip him down by the shoulder pads. Didn't finish the tackle, didn't wrap up, so Dolney escapes, completes the pass, touchdown Tornadoes. It looked like that was Max Wallach on the reception. The Bronco players thought the play was dead, just kind of standing around there after that completion. Nelson missed the tackle in the center of the field. Wallach takes it in for a touchdown. A 2-point conversion. Dolney rolls out, looking for Skoglund. Same play that they used with Skoglund for that touchdown. They bring a back across the middle into the flats. That's incomplete.
2:56 to go in the fourth quarter.
The Broncos down 18-6 here in the fourth quarter. Take another 30-second timeout, and we'll be back for a conclusion here from Bronco Stadium. North Dakota Region 1, 11A football.
Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the...
Welcome back after the touchdown. Little pooch kick here to the near side. Doesn't go out of bounds. Taken by Ranke to the near side. There's a little daylight across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. The Broncos take over on offense down to 2:52. Clock is stopped.
First down for the Broncos.
A 1st and 10 from the 33.
We got 12 guys out here. We got 12. Carter, here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
At 2:52, the Olsen shotgun formation has Nelson to the near side, sends Opp in motion. Opp breaking open on that last touchdown by the Broncos. I should say the first and only touchdown. To like the Bittner, in and out of the hands of Jaden Bittner. Bittner started to run before he had the ball, so that's incomplete.
Second down for the Broncos.
Had a gain of about 5 yards to catch the ball and fall down. The pass goes incomplete. At 2:47 on the clock. 2nd and 10. The Broncos going down by another touchdown. Missed tackle by Atchison going up high. That pass complete right at the first down marker. It's like by Blaze Ranke. So a gain of 10 yards for Ranke on that reception. Ranke with 20 yards receiving in the second half. Olsen splits him out. The twin receivers left and right. Nelson in the backfield. Down to 2:19. Fourth quarter. Has a man to the outside. That's taken a first down, so it was 3rd down. So first down here is
Pass complete to Ranke.
the ball spotted across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. The clock stops, 2:07 remaining.
After that pass completion, The Bronco first down.
The Broncos pick up the first down. About half a yard short, as that was 3rd and 1. Clock is running under 2 minutes. And Olsen, first down, pulls the ball down, running here, turn the near sideline, is brought down, chased down, dropped for about a loss of 1.
Olsen on the keeper. Second down for the Broncos.
This stops the clock, minute 45. Olsen dragged down out of bounds. A loss of 1 brings up loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. I'll say a loss of 1. The 2nd and 11. The ball's on the 45-yard line. And a lot of traffic. That's caught. Taken out of bounds is Ranke. Ranke right at the first down marker. Gets the first down for the Broncos.
Bronco first down.
11-yard gain, or 11 yards on the reception for Blaze Ranke. Stops the clock. A minute 39. Broncos across midfield into tornado territory. Down 18-6, minute 39. A low snap. Olsen picks it up, looking for a receiver. And nobody open. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, forced to throw it out of bounds to the sideline.
Pass intended for Ranke.
Down to minute 31.
Second down for the Broncos.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. And Olsen's swing pass out. He hits Bittner, far side. Bittner gets close to the first down mark on the far side of the field. So Jaden Bittner with the reception picks up 10 yards, gets out of bounds. Down to minute 26. Broncos move the chain, moving downfield. Their 2-minute drill. Adair out to the near side. Bittner and Ranke. Bittner takes a Bittner, streaks down to the far sideline, driven out of bounds as he crosses the 20 to the 15.
Pass complete to Jaden Bittner. That's enough yardage for a Bronco first down.
They'll give Bittner a gain of 20. The Broncos up to the line of scrimmage, down to minute 21. And Olsen fakes to the right, has to pull it down. Olsen chased down, brought down, that ball's on the ground. He's drugged down and he is down. The whistle had blown as the ball came out.
Brings a second down for the Broncos.
So Olsen brought down for a 3-yard loss, brings up 2nd and 13 from the 18-yard line. The clock is running as Olsen brought down inbounds. Down to 45. Olsen drops back, has a receiver across the middle. They're broken up. They're diving across the middle of the field.
Third down for the Broncos.
Jaden Bittner, pass incomplete. Clock now stopped at 45 seconds. And Olsen brings the play in for the Broncos. And Olsen drops back. He rolls out. A lot of daylight. Falls back across the middle. That pass in and out of the hands of 2 Bronco receivers. Look like Lincoln Adair and Jaden Bittner. And a dangerous pass across the middle. 4th and 15 for the Broncos. it comes down to this play. The Broncos trying to stay alive, down to 38 seconds. Olsen, the split receivers left and right. They flushed out of the pocket. Olsen has to step up, has a man center field, and it's just as he's catching the ball, he's hitting the back of the head. This is a dare. Dare is going down for the ball, run over by the Oaks defender. Pass incomplete, so turnover on downs with 31 seconds remaining. That'll do it here from the Bronco Stadium. The Oaks Tornadoes lead this one 18-6, 31 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. One more play. And victory formation for the Tornadoes. That'll do it. Here on homecoming night here for the Lisbon Broncos up at Bronco Stadium. The Oaks Tornadoes take this one 18-6 over the Lisbon Broncos. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We'll step away. We do our post-game show. We'll come back after a word from our sponsors.
Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hey, welcome back. Your loveevent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick, our cameraman tonight, Riley Lucina. The Oaks Tornadoes pick up the victory tonight over the Broncos, 18-6. Here at Bronco Stadium. Also a homecoming night or homecoming week festivities for Lisbon Broncos, along with our Hall of Fame induction ceremony, inducting Edie Ranke into the Lisbon Broncos or Lisbon High School Hall of Fame. You're going over your post-game show stats for the Oaks Tornadoes. Look at your rushing attack for the Tornadoes. Blason Doney with 21 yards on the ground. Mario Garza picking up 114, big chunk of that, coming with that 75-yard run down the far sideline in the fourth quarter, setting up the touchdown. Later caught by Skoglund on a 1-yard touchdown reception. So unofficially 114 yards in the game for Mario Garza. And then Skoglund with 31 yards in the game. 14 in the first half. And then picking up 17 more in that second half of play. Receiving for the Oaks Tornadoes, unofficially Wallach, number 35, with 16 yards, also with a touchdown in the fourth quarter for Wallach at the 2:56 mark, picking up that 35-yard touchdown reception for the Oaks Tornadoes. And Blason Roney unofficially with 48 yards receiving, along with Skoglund 5 yards with that 1-yard touchdown reception. Then Garza with the screen pass took it down that far sideline once again for a 60-yard touchdown. Screen pass, reception, and touchdown for Mario Garza for the Oaks Tornadoes. Lisbon Broncos on the ground rushing, and Wyatt Olson with 18 yards. Olson not able to use those draw plays. The Oaks just sitting back there on defense waiting for Olson to pull down that ball and hit the draw, but Olson unofficially with 18 yards in the game on the ground. Nelson with 20, no yards or no positive yardage for Nelson in that second half of play. And Cameron Opp unofficially on the ground with 19 yards. And receiving for the Broncos, Blaze Ranke, 46 yards. Lincoln Adair with 12, had 3 catches for 12 yards. Ranke looked like he had 5 catches for 46. And Jaden Bittner, that second or last drive of the game, picking up a couple of receptions. I think I have 2 receptions for 30 yards. And Cameron Opp with that 65-yard touchdown reception brings his total up to 92 yards on 4 receptions for the game and 1 touchdown for the Lisbon Broncos. And Oaks Tornadoes open up the scoring in the second quarter with 51 seconds remaining off that screen pass to Mario Garza. Taking it 60 yards for the touchdown. Point after was no good. The Oaks Tornadoes took a 6-0 lead into halftime. The defensive battle continued on up and through the fourth quarter. A 1-yard touchdown reception by number 2 Skoglund for the Oaks Tornadoes. That was at the 6-minute mark of your fourth quarter in the second half. That was set up by Mario Garza, 75-yard run. He bounced it out around the far side, hit that far sideline, took it down inside the red zone to about the Broncos' 5-yard line, where he's pushed out of bounds and wrestled down by the Broncos. And that set up that 1-yard touchdown reception by Skoglund that put the Oaks Tornadoes up by a score of 12-0 at the 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter. 2-point conversion by the Tornadoes, no good. The Broncos finally answered back with the Cameron Opp 65-yard touchdown reception here to the near side. They're running wide open. He had an early reception for 20 yards, same type of play. We were able to break it open. This one he broke down the sideline, cut it back up the middle for a touchdown. It put the Broncos down by 6 points, 12-6 at the 5:13 mark of that fourth quarter. The Broncos are down by 6, but Oaks Tornadoes seal the win here tonight on that 35-yard touchdown reception by Wallach, Max Wallach picking up that touchdown. Put the Tornadoes up for good with the leading 18-6 2-point conversion, no good. That touchdown set up by Blason Dolney, able to maintain his feet and his position as he was wrestled down, or almost wrestled down by Tyreek Atchison. Atchison going up around the shoulder pads of Dolney. Dolney not going down, putting in second and third effort, stays on his feet, completes his pass to Wallach. Wallach cuts back up through the middle, takes it 35 yards for a touchdown. And that put the game out of reach for the Broncos. The Broncos go down tonight 18-6. And that is your scoring and game stats for Oaks Tornadoes and the Lisbon Broncos. We'll step away for another 30-second timeout. We'll return with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
All students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses.
Hey, welcome back here at YourLiveEvent.com. The game tonight, the Oaks Tornadoes take this Region 1 contest by a score of 18-6. That is your finals. Tornadoes, they take that number 3 spot from the Lisbon Broncos now, looking for the postseason play. The Broncos sitting in number 4, EEK. Have to see how they did tonight. I believe they played the Kindred Vikings. I think it was Kindred and EEK taking the field tonight with your 3, 4, and 5 teams. So Oaks coming out on top, take the 3 spot. Lisbon and EEK fighting for number 4 or number 5 in Region 1. Talk about your Enbridge Energy, the player of the game. For Enbridge Energy, life takes energy with Enbridge. It's energy for life. Visit Enbridge.com for your career opportunities. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game goes out to Mario Garza for the Oaks Tornado. Garza putting up 114 yards on the ground and one touchdown through the air with a 60-yard touchdown reception. Set up the second touchdown for the Oaks Tornadoes with the 75-yard run down that far sideline, bouncing the inside handoff. It bounces it out to the outside on a couple missed tackles by the Broncos. Sets up the second touchdown of the game. So your Enbridge Energy player of the game goes out to Mario Garza of the Oaks Tornadoes. Congratulations to Garza and the Oaks Tornadoes on their win tonight, picking up this victory 18-6 over the Lisbon Broncos. In your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, and questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton at 701-683-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. So your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, that goes out to Blason Dolney on that connection with Wallach. The touchdown at the 2:56 mark of the fourth quarter have sealed the game for the Oaks Tornadoes. Dolney able to scramble out. Atchison has him wrapped up, trying to throw him down. Dolney maintains his feet, completes the pass to Wallach. Wallach takes it for a touchdown, and that is your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. And congratulations to Blason Dolney and also Max Wallach, your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. So that'll do it here tonight from the Bronco Stadium. Homecoming week activities, homecoming game for the Lisbon Broncos. Also, I'd like to say congratulations to Edie Ranke on the induction into the Lisbon High School Hall of Fame here at Bronco Stadium tonight. So that wraps things up also for a regular season broadcast or home games for the Lisbon Broncos football games. Broncos, right now, if they sit in that 4th spot, will likely travel up to Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, out of Region 3. I believe Carrington and Langdon still have to play each other last game of the season, so possible things change. So right now, Langdon, number 4 rated team in the state, sitting with a record of 7-0 out of Region 3. And just looking ahead to your high school playoff game. So that does it here. YourLiveEvent.com, sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our cameraman tonight, Riley Lucina.
It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.